everybody. Okay, y'all, we can't be somber. That's not what we're going to do today. Hello, everybody. Hello. That's so much better. Listen, no matter how you feel about my talk today, just pretend, act like you have energy, act like it's good. It's going to make me feel good in my heart. And it'll make you feel good for making somebody else feel good. I'm so grateful to be here today. I'm grateful that you all have joined this amazing endeavor. Honestly, like, this theater should be filled to the rafters with the work that Audrey and Isabel and all the others have done. So they have done an amazing job, and when you leave, please make sure you let them know that. I want to thank my family for being here, my friends for being here. I have a few people that I invited were able to come. My kids are here. If you hear them in the audience, you know, they're here. We're going to talk today, but before we get started, you all, some of you who know me, I'm a Spanish teacher, right? And as a teacher, we have to move. We can't be sitting stagnant. We have to move, we have to sing, we have to laugh. The more lightly awkward it is for you, the better. So first, let's get started. We're going to hum or sing a little ditty, and y'all are going to have to join in with me. So what I'm going to need you all to do is agree that you're going to participate. Can everybody say yes?
Yes.
All right, we're going to do it in Spanish. Can everybody say sí? Sí. You're already there. All right, here are the first few words of this song that I want you to join in with me so it's not so bad. I sing in the choir, but I sing way in the back. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. Under the sea.
Under the sea.
Under the sea.
Under the sea.
What comes next? Darling, it's down where it's
Winter.
take it from
Me.
Look at that. What song is that?
Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. That's right. I'm going to see how many of y'all remember Sebastian? I do. He had some amazing advice. The wetter you are, the better you are. Let's figure out why. Let's get started with this TED Talk for the evening, okay? So I'm going to give you some thoughtful, profound words from time to time, and as I do that, try to keep up. And if again, it's get a little shaky for you, just nod like, yep, that's what she's talking about. Daily, humans are faced with an infinite amount of decisions to make. As we decide what we're going to do, we quickly scroll through our mind, our experiences, trying to figure out, gosh, what is going to come next? Those things are impacted by the ways that we see the world. As each one of us connects to these moments, we all see them in a different way. Our viewpoints, our experiences, and decisions collide, okay? And they merge with one another in a kaleidoscope of perspectives. So too does water. It interacts with each object it connects with in a unique way. It all at once gives and sustains life. It heats and cools, it evaporates and flows. It is ever-changing, such that it is never the same as it was before its collision or engagement with something different. Diversity is like water in that way. It is multidimensional, prismatic, and it gives and sustains life. This talk will equate the necessity of water to the imperative and the importance of diversity in all of our lives as we make thousands of choices each day based on each unique interaction that we have. It will highlight the ways that we are irrevocably changed after each of the diverse and complex encounters that we face and the choices that we make. It will encourage us to embrace diversity with the same intentionality and focus as when we seek water. Both water and diversity are crucial to life. There are 3 points that I will share in this talk. Water is crucial to life. It can change us, and it connects us. Repeat after me. Water is crucial to life.
Water is crucial to life.
It changes us.
It changes us.
It connects us.
It connects us.
Let's learn a little bit more about water and you. The human body is made up of between 50 and 75% water, and about 71% of the Earth's surface is water covered. In addition to the ocean, consider water vapor, rivers, lakes, glaciers, soil moisture, you, and your dog. In other words, water is crucial to sustaining life on Earth. Let's look at the scientific impact of water on humans. So, water maintains healthy blood cells, it keeps the bloodstream flowing, it eliminates waste and harmful bacteria, it regulates body temperature, it lubricates joints, it supports digestion, it moisturizes and supports skin texture and appearances, it serves as a shock absorber, It impacts your mood and your cognitive performance. And the brain and the heart are made up of 73% water. I did not know that before I was getting my notes together for this talk. Without water, humans can only survive for days. As water is crucial to life, so too is diversity. So what is diversity? Greensboro Day School defines it as the range of human differences, including but not limited to age, culture, gender identity, race, ethnicity, national origin, political beliefs, religion, faith, sexual orientation, ethical values, socioeconomic status, and ability. In holding to that definition, engagement with these ranges of difference is crucial to life. Interactions with people of diverse backgrounds enrich us and they help us to live healthy lives by brightening and broadening our perspectives. It keeps us relevant, curious, and thoughtful. It keeps love flowing from one person to the next and increases our understanding of other humans. The more we engage with these ranges of difference, the more we can practice moving through our daily lives with a full range of energy, tolerance, and resilience, and look good in our skin doing it. Engagement with folks across differences can help us rid ourselves of bias, stereotypical thoughts, hate, distrust, and unkindness. It helps dispel harmful myths or stories of other groups of people. It regulates our actions and allows us to see people as individuals and to avoid linking the bad behavior of one person to an entire group that shares one identity marker or characteristic. Here's an example. Have you ever said to yourself, all of the people who are fans of Duke are horrible just because one Duke fan doesn't like Carolina? Any of y'all? Well, I happen to know that all Duke fans are not like that. Some of them are kind. My friend in the audience. When we sit to enjoy a meal, laugh at a meme, dance together, and generally spend time in one another's presence, in other words, when we drink water, we add to our understanding of other humans. Simply put, we become better. All right, so now is our interactive time. I told y'all we're going to move and groove, right? So what I need you to do is find somebody. If you're alone, find somebody. And just go sit by them in their general vicinity. Okay? So what you're going to do, yes, you do. Get up and find a person. What you're going to do, the oldest person is going to speak first, or however you decide, whoever has the longest nail today. And you all are going to do a quick activity. You are going to take 30 seconds. How many seconds? 30. Because they are marking on time. The oldest person is going to start first, or the person with the longest fingernail, and you're going to talk about how your engagement with other people has helped you become better. Time starts now.
Did someone introduce?
Great audience. Good job. Give yourself a round of applause for this person. Okay. Now, we're going to talk about the ways that water changes and restores. We learned a few slides back that water impacts mood and cognitive performance. Here are some other word facts. I wonder if you all knew some of these. Swimming, the sound and the sight of water, can influence the perception and health of humans in a few ways. Produces a sense of pleasure, reduces anxiety and stress, it slows the heart rate, and it stimulates a parasympathetic nervous system, which is basically a way to say it makes you relax. There have also been studies that link mental health and hydration. Those who drink more water had lower incidences of depression and greater mental flexibility. Another study noted that dehydration had negative effects on energy, self-esteem, short-term memory, and attention. After rehydration, there were improvements in all aspects. Some anxiety and stress come from interactions with one another or people who are unfamiliar or unknown on a deeper level. Diversity or engagement with others across difference is something that can reduce stress, as it is also a change agent. It positively impacts discriminatory systems, policies, and societal norms. It allows us to see one another as fellow humans and to relax into a state of community, unity, and collaboration. Conversely, dehydration or lack of diversity can make us pretty grumpy, not only with ourselves, but with others as well. We know ourselves better when we get to know others. By putting up an outward wall against people who are different from us, we risk limiting growth and not really knowing who we can be. Watch this. By getting to know others and being in spaces of the people of diverse identities, we begin to let our guards down and take pleasure in one another's company because we know each other better. Okay, stay with me here. Our shoulders are not tight around our ears, and we aren't looking at one another with that infamous side eye, because I don't know you. And we develop relationships and trust with one another across differences. All that to say, encounters with people from human difference change and impact us in a positive way. It supports our mental health. It helps us to be more mentally flexible. It improves our mood. It reduces stress and anxiety, and it helps us to relax, and it can be so enjoyable. All right, you're going to speak again with your partners. This time, the youngest person is going to start first, and you're going to share how being in a relationship with someone different from you has changed you. All right, time starts now. Y'all have learned something new today. All right, thank you for engaging with one another. The last C is connection. Water connects us across continents, states, cities, villages, and homes. There are people who many places we cannot access without first traversing a body of water. There is a strong polar bond between water molecules. In other words, they are drawn to each other like a magnet. Water also has the amazing ability to stick to itself and to other substances. Humans are the same way. We are made to connect with one another. Social connection does so much to help us live healthy lives. It helps us to maintain a healthy body mass index. It controls blood sugars. It improves cancer survival. It decreases cardiovascular death. It decreases depressive symptoms. And it helps to improve overall mental health. It helps us to foster empathy and self-awareness. It even increases life expectancy. Diversity connects us and to itself in the same way that water connects us and to itself. We as humans are drawn to one another. We are even more drawn to people who are interested in learning our stories. The more we express empathy, curiosity, kindness, and respect towards one another through human difference, the more we receive the same empathy, curiosity, kindness, and respect. We are drawn to love, care for, and stick to one another. Water is also expansive. When we widen the ways in which we see other people, we broaden our own discoveries about ourselves as well. Well, why is that? Well, when we seek diversity, we engage in a more three-dimensional view of ourselves. For example, can you see the back of your head? I can. What's the only way that you can see the back of your head? What do you need? A mirror. In that way, we see ourselves reflected in others because someone becomes your mirror. We then get a clearer view of who we are. We get to explore new ways that we never thought of existing on this earth that spark change and connection. When you spend time with someone, when you learn about the ways that they press through pain, about the things that they love, about the ways they play with their children, and about how they surround others during loss, about how they react to things that bring them joy. You get the opportunity to see them as what they are, reflected in yourself, human, just like me. You get the opportunity to connect, to be changed by that connection, and to be yourself made stronger as a result. So, how do we drink more water or get more diversity? Here are a few suggestions. You can consider watching movies or reading books written by, directed by, for, and about people from different identities. You can attend events that are curated by and for those same people. You can eat food, I like to eat, visit restaurants from people who own their restaurants and they make food for folks like them in their identity spaces. You can talk and spend time with people from different identities. You can share your memories. You can share your experiences, like you just did just now. And you can ask questions. You can also learn languages. These suggestions allow us to get a first-person account, basically an account that someone else hasn't changed, this one person speaking about themselves, as told through their own lens and perspective. It honors their voices and validates what they have to share. As we close, I have one last activity. Mr. McDade is coming around with a few things, and if there's anyone there to help Mr. McDade, I'm sure he would love it and appreciate this. What you guys are going to get is a paper butterfly. On that paper butterfly, and while it's coming around, what you can do is start thinking. You're going to take a moment to think about and write on your butterfly one thing. Everybody say one thing.
One thing.
Say one thing.
One thing.
Una cosa. Okay, Spanish. That you might do to increase your water or diversity intake. Okay? So take a moment to think about that. When you get your butterfly, your pencil, you're going to write that down. This butterfly is going to be yours to keep. So you're going to think of one thing that you can do to increase your water intake. By water, I mean your diversity intake. Feel free to write front and back. This is yours forever. Raise your hand if you are still awaiting your butterfly. Good. You need a pencil? Right here in front. A pencil in the form of
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. My baby wants to write something. Okay. So, 30 seconds, well, about 10 seconds left now. One thing that you might do to increase your diversity intake. All right. When you go home tonight, find a patch of dirt. You're going to cover your butterfly with a thin layer of dirt, and you're going to water it regularly. Every time you water your butterfly, try to do one of the action steps that you wrote down to increase your diversity and engagement with people across human difference. In this talk, we learned that water is crucial to life. It changes us and it connects us. In the same way, diversity is crucial to life. It changes us and it connects us. In other words, just add water. Thank you.